Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2D Board Gamers. My name is Dave,
And I'm Dirk.
and today we're going to take a look at the third villain that came in Rise of the Red Skull, Taskmaster. So let's see what Taskmaster's setup is all about.
All right, so uh, hunting down heroes. So whenever we are setting up, we're going to grab Taskmaster 1 and 2. If we're playing standard, if we're playing expert, we'll grab 2 and 3. We will grab the Hydra Patrol. That one is
Required.
required. Then we'll grab a standard encounter set and one modular encounter set, and they recommend the Weapon Master set. And as part of setup, we will set each captive ally aside. We'll get to those in a minute. And they'll be out of play, and we'll search the encounter deck for Hydra Patrol and put it into play and shuffle the encounter deck.
Yeah, so we're going to keep them face down for now. You'll see what those are when we get to that. But you actually have a captive deck. Those guys right there. Okay. Then side 1B is hunting down heroes, 12 threat per 12 threshold per player. Comes in with 1 threat per player, adds 1 threat per player per turn. Force response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player in hero form must choose to either place 1 threat here or take 1 damage. And this is a 1-stager. If this stage is complete, the players lose the game. Okay. The setup mentioned that we put this card in play. So this is actually from the modular set.
Yeah, so the Hydra Patrol is a side scheme, comes in with, it's got 2 threat per player. Whenever defeated, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion, puts it into play, engages them, and shuffles the encounter deck, and it does come with a crisis icon on it.
Okay. All right. So for Taskmaster 1, he has 13 hit points per player, 1 scheme, 2 attack, Hydra Mercenary, force response. After a player changes to hero form, they discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card.
Phase 2, he schemes for 2, he attacks for 2, he has 16 hit points per player. When revealed, deal each player an encounter card, and then the force response is the same thing. So, yeah, same thing on the force response.
Okay. And then stage 3 is 17 health per player. Scheme of 3, attack of 3. When revealed, we're going to deal each player an encounter card. And after you change the hero form, yeah, the same thing happens again. So he's all about you taking damage. So if you're playing a character that likes to flip back and forth to alter ego,
you're going to take a lot of damage.
You might be undoing the healing that you take when you do your recovery.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we've got first 2 copies of Hydra Hunter. So this is a Hydra minion with 3 hit points. He schemes for 2, attacks for 2, and his attacks gain piercing and range. And if it comes out as a boost, if you're in hero form, you'll take 1 damage. Otherwise, you'll put a threat on the main scheme.
Okay. Then we got Taskmaster Sword. Gives him +1 attack. Attached to Taskmaster. Taskmaster's attack gain piercing. You can exhaust your hero and spend a mental strength resource to discard. So not only do you have to spend 2 resources, you actually have to exhaust your hero as well, which is really annoying.
All right, then we've got Taskmaster Shield. So you'll attach this Taskmaster, he gets Retaliate. To get rid of this, as a hero action, you exhaust your hero and spend a mental and a strength to discard it.
Okay. Then we got 2 copies of Photographic Reflexes attached to Taskmaster. When a player attacks Taskmaster, prevent all damage that would be dealt to Taskmaster and deal an equal amount of damage to that player's identity instead. Then discard Photographic Reflexes, max once per attack. So if you can get away with doing 1 point of damage, that's ideal.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does have to be attack, so Retaliate does not count.
Yeah.
All right, next we've got 2 copies of Mimicry. So when this treachery is revealed, or if you're in alter ego, you're going to discard the top 5 cards of your deck. And if a thwart card was discarded this way, Taskmaster will scheme. If you're in hero form, you're going to do the same thing, top 5 cards. And if an attack card was discarded, he's going to attack you instead.
Okay. Then we have 2 copies of Hunted by Hydra. Insight 1. When this card is you'd add the threat to the main scheme. When revealed, each player in hero form takes 1 damage and discards 1 card at random from their hand.
Right. Then we have 4 copies of Captured by Hydra. So this one, side scheme, it's got 5 threat on it, and whenever it's revealed, you'll place one random set-aside captive ally face down beneath this scheme, and whenever it's defeated, the player who defeats it takes that ally into their hand and removes this scheme from the game. So,
And so there's ally underneath, and yeah, each one of those has an acceleration token too.
oh yes, acceleration. I forgot to mention that.
So we have some heroes for hire that are captive. The first one is Electra. She's got 1 thwart, 3 attack, 3 hit points. Response: after you play Electra from your hand, spend a strength resource, deal 3 damage to an enemy. So the nice thing is she costs 0 when you play her from your hand. I think when you rescue them,
They go into your hand.
Oh, they go in your hand.
They go into your hand. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Into your hand.
They cost 0, which is nice.
Yeah. So the next one we've got here then is White Tiger. So White Tiger, again, 0 cost, forts for 3, attacks for 1. It has 3 hit points, and after you play her from your hand, if you spend you can spend a mental resource to remove 3 threat from a scheme.
Okay. Yeah, so there's 0, but if you're willing to spend a resource, you get something.
Yep.
So we got Moon Knight, 2/2, 3 hit points. After you play Moon Knight from your hand, you can spend a wild resource to draw 2 cards.
Oh yeah, he's my favorite, but he does cost a wild. And then the last one we've got is Shang-Chi. So he's got 3 hit points, thwarts for 2, attacks for 2, and if you spend an energy resource, you can stun an enemy.
Okay. Then the last card from his encounter set is Taskmaster's Training Camp. Comes in with 2 threat per player, force response. After a minion enters play, give it a tough status card, and it comes in with a hazard. All right, and then the rest of the Hydra Patrol module.
So we've got 2 copies of Hydra Regular. So this is a Hydra minion with 2 hit points, schemes for 1, attacks for 2, and it has Insight 1, so it'll add a threat to the main scheme.
Okay. And then we got 3 copies of Hydra Soldier, 1 scheme, 2 attack, 4 hit points, guard, and then deal the engaged player. When defeated, deal the engaged player an encounter card. All right, and then the other module that's suggested. So Hydra Patrol was required. Weapon Master is a suggested one.
It'd be kind of weird if that one was required, and it was not required, but it still made you pull out the side scheme from it. All right, so we've got the combat knife here. So this gives the villain a +1 attack. You do attach to the villain, and their attacks gain piercing. And then you could spend a mental and a strength resource in hero form to discard this card.
Okay. Then we got Hydra Sidearm. It gives them +1 attack, attached to the villain. Force interrupt. When attached villain attacks, the attack gains range, so it ignores retaliate. Spin a mental strength resource to discard this card.
Okay. Next, we've got the Weapon Master Treachery. So if this is revealed when you're in alter ego form, the villain schemes, and if they have a weapon, it gets Surge. And if you're in hero form, then they will attack you. And if they have a weapon, it'll get Surge as well there.
And there's 2 copies of it.
2 copies, yes.
All right, and then the final card we have is Concussion Grenade. When revealed, alter ego, you are confused. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. 2 threat instead if you were already confused. And as a hero, you are stunned. Deal 1 damage to your hero. 2 damage instead if you were already stunned. All right. Yeah, so Taskmaster, he really likes to mess with you if you go to alter ego. So, if your obligation comes out.
Yeah, he's like, where are you going? You get back here.
Yeah. And he also, like in the comics, he kind of like mimics you, so that, that was kind of cool, where it's like, instead of me taking the damage, I'm doing your own attack against you, that kind of thematic. So Taskmaster is pretty fun. And you've got, but you have a good set of minions. So, I mean, he's a minion heavy deck because he's got Hydra Patrol. He's also got a few minions on his own. So even if the second module, which in this case didn't have any minions, there was still plenty of minions for like the aggression player to mess with. So, if you're playing going up against Taskmaster, that there's going to be quite a few Hydra minions to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
Despite whatever the other module might be. All right. Well, anyways, thank you for watching, everyone. please like and subscribe.
And if you want to see more content by us, go ahead and hit that notification bell down there, and you will get alerts when we post new videos. All right, see ya.